This is going to be a short little introduction to the Samsung Prevail. I had somebody message me and they were asking a couple questions, so I figured I'd do a little short review on the phone. Some of the things that he asked were the service, picture video quality, battery life, playing video, texting, how apps, what ones are good and what not, and navigation. Couple things I'm going to go through real quick. One thing I did notice in reference to the phone is it does kind of lag when you're scrolling from side to side. However, when you're going in your main menu and you're just scrolling up and down, it's really quick. It doesn't lag at all or anything along those lines. In my particular, for some reason in my house, I would say the service sucks. I'm on Wi-Fi right now because of it, but for whatever reason, just when I'm in my house, the service isn't all that good because it's on the CDMA network as opposed to the iDEM, which had the push to talk, the walkie-talkie, two-way, however you want to call it, and I had excellent service with those phones. So, I mean, this is my first CDMA phone. Like I said, I'm coming from the Motorola i1. So the Motorola i1 I thought was an excellent phone. However, it did lack a lot of things. But I mean, just like this phone, it lacks a lot of things. I mean, it really depends. As far as service goes, I'd go by your area. And if you go on boostmobile.com, they have the coverage map for your particular state and your area. So in my opinion, the service is really good. I just recently did a road trip to Arizona. I'm from Chicago, and I had full service the whole way there. So, I mean, that's why I can't really complain about the service. Like I said, it's just particularly at my house. I'm going to put the camera down so it doesn't start shaking. Next thing, the picture and video quality. And definitely, coming from the Motorola i1, which had a 5 megapixel camera, this only has a 2. I mean, you will see a significant difference. Let's go to the camera. I mean, it's not horrible by any means. This is what it looks like, and it's cool because you could just switch right over to video, and you can just switch back and forth. Let's go to the gallery real quick, and this is a picture I took while I was on vacation, just so you could see. So, I guess it's kind of hard to judge a picture coming from a camera off a phone, but to me that's really good. But I mean, when you come from a 5 megapixel camera to a 2, not so good, and there is no flash, so that sucks. So if in low lit environments, your picture quality is going to be crap. I'm just telling you that right now. The last video I took for this, I had to erase, and that's why I'm redoing this one, because the quality was pretty crappy. Battery life. Okay, battery life on any smartphone, not just this phone, is not going to be good no matter what. If you're just using it to make phone calls and send text messages back and forth all day, I'd say maybe you would make it last an entire day without having to slap a charger on it. However, it's very unlikely. If you're using applications, if you're going on YouTube, if you're web browsing, if you're using any main applications, like games and whatever else, then yeah, I mean, of course it's gonna, drain your battery down. So, I mean, I can't really coming from the Motorola i1, once again, it's, you're not going to get the best battery life, but it's not just because it's this phone particular. It is all smartphones in general. It's kind of hard for me to judge. Let's go to Google real quick. Once again, I'm on Wi-Fi, so I'm not going to really say like, oh, this is really fast or this is really slow. One new improvement from the Motorola i1 that since you're on Android 2.2. It has pinch to zoom. So that was really big for me because I didn't have that on my last phone, and I was so used to my iTouch that I definitely missed that. So to rephrase real quick, I kind of went in the web browser, and I don't know why I just did that because that was pretty stupid. But in reference to the battery life, not the greatest and not the worst. I mean, it all depends on how often you use the phone and what you're using it for. Odds are you're not going to make it a full day. I'm telling you that right now. Unless you really don't use your phone that much, then you will make it a whole day. But one thing I have noticed too in reference to this phone, I'm charging it right now off my laptop instead of the wall. Either way, this phone will take, I'd say, at least a good 3 hours to fully charge, which sucks. And even I'd say at least about 3 hours, and that does suck because, I mean, unless you're nearby a computer or whatnot, I work by a computer, so I could just plug it in, so I could go on whatever, and if it drains, it drains. So it's no big deal. But if you don't have that luxury, then it kind of sucks, especially if you're on the road. In reference to how long is it, well, he asked how long is it playing music or video. Well, I can't really answer that because I've never really played a lot of videos or listened to music from that. I have an iTouch, and that's what I use that for. So unfortunately, like I said, it's still going to be the same answer. You're not going to make it a full day without needing to charge it. Text messaging. Let's go to call care. Standard keyboard, coming from the i1. Once again, you're not, it is kind of cramped. I mean, let me put this on my couch without it falling. There. It is kind of cramped with 2 fingers. I'm not hitting all buttons. You know what I mean? But it's not too bad. I mean, obviously, it goes into landscape mode. And you can see your text messages from there. So, I mean, to me, the text messaging's a lot better, and I like it a lot better from my old phone. But that's just that. I mean, that's just my opinion. It's all. A lot of these questions are all opinionated. For me, the texting is real. To me, it's an improvement. I like it. As far as apps go, I mean, I was going to get into applications, but applications it's such an opinionated matter. For me, I always like to keep everything in my planner, and that's why I recommend this application, Jort. And it's cool because you can add it to your home screen. So, I mean, you can plan out your whole entire year. All the gray days are my days off, so if you guys want to hang out, no, I'm just kidding. So that's why I really like that it can be added to your home screen. There are 4 home screens. I only use 3 because that's what I was used to on my old phone. I don't really have that much stuff to be using 4 screens to begin with. But and he also asked me in reference to powerful game apps. This is about as powerful as it gets, I guess. I couldn't really find anything. I went by price. So this was $4.99 on the marketplace. The graphics are not that good at all. I mean, I don't know what else is out there. There's plenty better games out there than this one, but I mean, if I play it for a couple minutes just to make sure it works. Let's see. I don't want to buy anything. Crap. I guess I will be kind of forced to buy something just for the ass, so. Really quick, another thing I hate about the phone is it takes forever to turn on and turn off. It's such delayed, it's annoying. So that's another concern I have. So there is no gas or anything like that. It goes, all you gotta do is, I mean, it's the same thing like the iTouch, where it tilts. And you tap the screen through. So, I mean, not the greatest of graphics. However, obviously not the worst. So another thing I wish they wouldn't have done was, I don't understand why they put the speaker in the back. That's the speaker right here, and I don't know why they did that. But anyways, I think that's it. I pretty much answered everything you asked. If you guys have any other questions about the phone or anything, obviously I didn't answer it, but yes, I do recommend this phone. It's definitely a step up. I mean, if you're putting it up against like the Evo 4G or something crazy like that, or the iPhone, well, obviously you're going to be greatly disappointed. However, if you're for a prepaid carrier with no contract for $50 a month with shrinkage plan, to me it's a smart choice. I love it. I think it's a step up. It's the best phone that's on the market right now. So I would definitely go and check it out. If you guys are further interested or you have any more questions, feel free to send me a private message or leave a comment. And also, if you do already have this phone, leave a comment and let other people know what you think of it. And last but not least, if you haven't already, check out my other video and it'll show you how to get free paid apps on any Droid device. So thanks for watching.